Okay, we are going to go ahead and get started here. So again, welcome everyone to the Chamber Member Training Webinar. And it is great to have you joining us today. So thank you for being here. My name is Ryan Nielsen, and I'll be your trainer today going through a number of things. And just so you know, I do have everyone muted on here. Just because we've got a large participant base on here, it helps avoid all kinds of background noise and confusion going on there. But as we're going, if you have a question that you'd like to ask, please type it to me in the little chat box here on the Zoom. And there will also be a question and answer time at the end that you can unmute yourself and ask verbally, but that way we avoid all kinds of confusion and noise as we're going through this. But certainly feel free to send a chat question at any time. You don't have to wait until the question and answer time at the end. And then again, just so everyone knows, this is being recorded. And so you're going to have access to this in the future by going to the website memberclassroom.com. And this particular recording will be there as well as others. And so I wanted to let you know about that as well. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And again, as you have questions, send them to me and we'll get to those as we go along. And there is a lot to cover. And so I realize I might be zooming through this at, kind of breakneck speed, but that's why it's recorded too, so that you can go back, reference it, that you can actually, view things, review things, go through things again. And there is a lot. That is one of the wonderful things is as a chamber member, there is so much available for you as a chamber member. And so we're going to look at that. Some of it, we're going to just kind of scratch the surface. We'll look a little bit more in depth at some of the other things. But it is just incredible what you get as a chamber member as the resources. So we're going to do that. To begin with, I want to show you, many of you already know this, but what you want to do is you want to, first of all, log in to your member account. Now, you'll want to go to your chamber's website. And of course, every chamber website looks a little different, has the buttons in different places. So certainly yours may not look like this. This is a sample, but here where I live in Quincy, California, the Quincy Chamber of Commerce, you'll find as you look around either a link, or in this case, like they come down here and there's going to be a button for the chamber member login. And so what you want to do is you want to go ahead and find, it might be a link, under one of these that you might find. There may be a button, but you want to go ahead and find that. When you click on that, it's going to take you in here to a page. Well, theirs is very different, but normally what will happen, there we go, account login. Normally it's going to just take you straight to this page right here. And so when you get there, you want to go ahead and enter your username and your password that you have with Chamber. Now, if you don't know or don't remember what your username or password is, well, the password especially, what you can do is you can actually enter your username down here under the reset your password. And if you don't remember your username, enter your email address. Now, it does have to be the email address that is registered with that with your chamber. If you don't remember any of that, then you do want to just contact your Chamber of Commerce directly and they will help you. Once you enter your username and your password, you go ahead and click on login, and that's going to take you to the member area. Now, ignore this first part here that you're seeing on the screen, because that's for the admins. That's for your chamber admins. But when you log in, you're going to come here to the member menu with these icons. Well, and you may have some additional icons or some that are missing here. And I'll get to that and explain that in just a few minutes. But you're going to come to the member menu and down here, my membership information. And of course, it's going to have your name, not my name, when you log in. right there. So what I want to do is I want to just start with some basic information that is important for you as a chamber member to know um, in this area here. And so the first thing is how to change your username or password. So when you're logged in, if you come down here to member information and you click on that, this will allow you to change your username or password. As a matter of fact, the first time you log in, more than likely, you're going to have a little red text next to this that says temporary password expires in, and it's going to say, you know, a certain number of days that it has left till it expires. So you do want to make sure to go in and change that. And again, if it's already expired and you're having problems with this, you can contact your chamber directly and they can get you a password reset email sent to you. Again, none of the chamber admins or anyone has access to your password. So they can't actually change the password for you, but they can go in and send you a password reset email, and that will allow you to change it. In addition, if you want to update or change the information that is included in your public profile for the Chamber of Commerce, you would do that same place under member information, and you go ahead and click on change contact profile information. When you do that, it's going to show you what you have in there. This, because it's the training one, I don't have mine, you know, all that thoroughly filled out, but you'll be able to do that and click submit, and that will just change what is in the chamber member directory for you. The other thing that is really helpful is accessing your own billing information. So that under the My Membership information here, if you go right over here to billing info, and you have a couple of options if your chamber is set up for this. But the first thing is you can view your membership status and billing information. So when I click on that, this is going to display for me as my member summary, my member plan, my term, the invoice number, the most recent one that I had. Then also, am I paid up? Yes or no. It's going to tell me that. And then I have all of my billing statement information as well as my balance. I can also view all my invoices, my receipts, all of that is available. So you can view all of that information. In addition, if your chamber is set up to receive payment through the system online, you'll have a link here that says pay membership dues and fees. And that will allow you to actually pay your membership dues or fees, your chamber membership dues or fees right here in the system. And you can do it that way. If you would rather do that than mailing a check, which you can always do that as well. So that is how to access that. Now we're going to get back to some of this other information in a minute down here, but I want to go up now to the member menu, and I want to just go quickly through some of what you can have access to here in your member menu. Now, as we go through this, it's important to realize that this is quick access to lots of the resources that many of the chambers of commerce have on their website. And so it's not like this is the only way to access some of them, although some of these features are for members only. And so this would be the only way for you to access it. But also note here that depending on your own chamber setup and what features they're utilizing, what features they've chosen not to utilize, you might see more icons than this. You may not see some of these. This is just a quick summary to go through. And certainly I encourage you to, on your own, even in your own chamber system, in your own member system, to go through and see what all is available to you. But to go through quickly and show some samples here of what you might find here. First is under members. Now, the first thing here is a member name search. And this is if you are searching for a specific chamber member by their name. If you want to find them, find their information, you can actually do a member name search. The next one is the member directory. And this, again, is quick access to the entire member database listing, the entire member directory. Again, that's going to be on the chamber's website, but this allows you quick access there within your login information. And then third is member to member. This actually would show any coupons, and I'm going to show later how to load coupons and how to make them member-to-member coupons. But right now, if you click on member-to-member, I'll see, I don't think our testing system has any, it doesn't. But if you had any coupons within your chamber that were specified only for other chamber members, then you would be able to click on member-to-member link here, and that would take you right to the coupons that are available to you as a chamber member from other chamber members. And so that's what that is. Now, under the events area, first you have a quick link to event registration. Again, this will be on your chamber's website, but this will be within your login information. A quick link to go ahead and go to your event registration. So if I click on that, it's going to display anything and everything that's available for registration, and will take you right to that location. Next, under events, is a quick link to the calendar of events. And again, this will be on your chamber's website too, but gives you a quick access there. Then the third is submit a new event. And this is where you can actually have a quick link here to submit to the chamber your own event for inclusion in the chamber's calendar. Now, one thing that's important to realize here is when you do this and you submit an actual new event, it is not going to show up immediately on the chamber's calendar, because what it does is it goes into pending status at the chamber, and then they will review it, and then once they approve it, then it goes live on the chamber calendar. So if you go in and you submit an event, and then you go straight to the chamber calendar and you don't see it, don't go back and resubmit the event thinking that it didn't go through or anything. Wait until they have the chance to review it and approve it, and then it will show up. Next, we have the communication tab here. The communication tab, again, if your chamber is utilizing some of these features, the first is current news. And this is quick access to news that the chamber posts. Next is multi-post. And this actually will allow you within your own, click on multi-post to show you, within your own account, you can actually set up here, if you have them, you can link your Facebook account if you have it, your Twitter account, and your LinkedIn account with this. And what this whole multi-post does is it allows you to write a message, a short post, and then what would show up here under send to networks, if I have the others linked, is I could choose to send and post this message at any or all of those places at one time, one click. And so this is really incredible. And it not only will post to those 3 social networks, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn, but it will post to the chamber social network. And that's what the MMS social network is, the chamber social network. And so with a single entry, you can actually have it posted up to 4 places. So you don't have to go into them all separately and do it. You can do it in one location right here. And so that is what the multi-post will do for you. So let me go back here. There we go. All right, back down here under communication again. Next would be press releases. And this actually allows you to submit a press release to be included on the chamber's website. And again, your chamber might not be utilizing press releases. So if you don't find this feature and you want it, you can contact your chamber and ask and request that and see if they would be able to add that for you. And then social networking. This is the chamber social network. And so within here, you are going to be able to post messages that are visible. You'll be able to post messages that will show up to other members when they're logged in and they go to the social network. In addition, here in the social network, you are going to have an option here where you can actually pass a referral to another member by category, or pass a referral by individual if you want to do that. And so you're going to be able to pass those referrals. And so you're going to be able to utilize the social network within your chamber to communicate with other chamber members. So let me go back here and answer a couple quick questions. So under communication, you might have message boards on your chamber. This one doesn't have that turned on. The message boards are your old-fashioned styled message boards where you have like a post and then people can reply to that post, and you can have it's kind of like a bulletin board that you can imagine, one of the old bulletin boards. So your chamber might have that turned on and you can utilize that. Your chamber might not. Now, if you have in communication, you might also have newsletters. What that will do is that will give you quick access to the chamber's newsletters that they've put together, and it'll take you where you can view the chamber's newsletters. It doesn't allow you as a chamber member to create a newsletter or to send a newsletter, just to access the chamber's newsletters. So moving on real quick here, we have engagement. And here again, under engagement, you may have some of these, you may not have others. The first is projects and committees. So this would allow you as a chamber member to see what projects or committees are set up by the chamber and to possibly join those projects or those committees. Surveys, this is a quick link to actually take any surveys that the chamber has posted for members. So again, it doesn't allow you to create a survey, but it allows you to access any surveys if the chamber has put them together. And then elections would again allow you, if the chamber has put together some form of election, whether it's for the Chamber of Commerce, whether it's a local city government or something else, this would be where you would have a quick link to access the elections and to cast your vote or to see what's going on with the elections. Next is our resources. Again, we begin with the Media and File Center. And this is going to give you quick access to any files that the chamber has posted on the system for members only. And so this will be where you can access those files for members only. The job board, when you click on that, that allows you to view the job board that's hosted by the chamber if they're hosting one. And then the next link down, of course, is Submit Job Board. And so again, if your chamber is hosting a job board, this allows you to submit a job opening at your business or your company to be included on that chamber's job board. Online learning. This will allow you to take any courses that the chamber has put on the system for members. In addition to that, not only can you take those courses, but it would also allow you to view and print your certificates for any completed courses. Oh, thank you. I got a clarification from one of the chamber executives. So let me bounce back real quick. Under elections, the elections would be chamber-based elections, not city council or anything similar to that. It would only be chamber-based elections. So thank you for that clarification. So back again to the online learning. Again, you could view or print your certificates for any completed courses that you've done. And then resource reservations. If the chamber has resources that they're making available for use or for rent, the chamber can put them on here. And then you as a member could go in here and click on that to reserve those things. A couple examples might be, maybe they have an extra classroom or an extra boardroom that you can actually utilize or rent to use for your meetings. Or maybe they have a projector and a screen that is available for borrowing or renting to access or to use. So you can go on here and reserve it with the Chamber of Commerce. And then the last one here on my screen for the member menu is the multimedia. Now, the truth of the matter is many of the chambers today are not utilizing this. So you might not see this at all. And the reason they're not utilizing this is because of the website development now, where most of this can now all be hosted and put on the actual web itself. And so it used to be that that was very difficult, or it was not easily accessible or easy to do. It's much, much easier now. And so this system was developed and has been refined over the years. And so it was made available so that the chamber could put together photo albums and put photos in there for members and things, as well as videos. And so that, again, allows you access to those features if the chamber's utilizing them. But again, you may most likely, most of the chambers don't have this on there anymore because they're just putting it right on their website. And so, so don't worry if you don't see any of that. So what I want to do now is for, excuse me, what I want to do now is I want to show you members one of the incredible features that just adds so much to your system. And I'm going to go through and show you this. And to begin with, so we're going to go down here under the Manage Page /Deals. Now, when you first go in here, you actually might find this #1 tab, Load Deals, grayed out, and it won't let you click on it. If that is the case, because Load Deals is where you can actually load your coupons. So if it's grayed out and it won't let you click on it, all you have to do is click on #2, Advanced Tools, and just when it goes in, don't even worry about anything else. Don't even like freak out about this. Don't worry about it. Just click back to your main menu. And when you click back, then when you go back to your Manage Page /Deals, now it will no longer be grayed out. So now you're going to be able to click on Load Deals. And I want to show you this first before we get into your marketing landing page, which is available for all of you too. But let me go in here and show you on the coupons for loading deals. So we click on Load Deals, and what you're going to have is I've got a couple inactives because these have expired, and I'm going to delete those quickly so they're not in the way and causing any confusion. So when you come in, you're going to just simply see no coupons have been entered if you've not entered one yet. You've got a link to add a coupon, and then you've got all kinds of other broadcast links to be able to actually show your coupon in places. But what I want to do is just show you how to go ahead and add a coupon and walk through this for a moment. So when you click Add Coupon, you enter the start date and then the expiration date that you want. Now, you have some additional offer options, and these can be included one or both in addition to. Now, when you add the coupon, excuse me, it is already automatically going to be uploaded and put on the Chamber's website. So the other options available in addition to that are, first of all, include in daily deal broadcast. Now, what this is, if it's clicked, is the Chamber has like a newsletter or an email. It's not really a newsletter, an email that goes out from the system to everyone who is subscribed to get the daily deals. And this is just like one broadcast email that goes out, and it will include all of the coupons that have not expired that are included in the daily deal broadcast. So if you want your coupon emailed out to those who have subscribed, you click that. And then you have the option here, again, to publish in member-to-member offers. So again, this is where you would click it if this coupon is intended just for other Chamber members. And that would be what you would do and what you would utilize to get just that member-to-member, so that maybe you want to offer a coupon to just other Chamber members. So that's what you do, is publish in member-to-member offers. So I'm going to leave that off. But again, you can choose either or both. You can have both. So then you put in the title of your coupon. So I'm going to do 20% off conversion services. Then you're going to type your full description of it. Now, again, for sake of time, I'm going to just, I'm going to repeat, that services. But you describe what your whole coupon is for, or whatever description you want in there. Then your disclaimer area. Again, this is optional, but this might be where you put something like, not valid with any other coupons, or, valid on days ending with a Y only, or, no, I'm just kidding on that one. But, maybe it's valid on weekdays only, not weekends, something like that. Oh, on the title, sorry, there was not a pull down menu for the title. Because I had used it before, and just because of the system I'm using, when it's blank and I click on it, it will show what I had before. It's not actually a pull down menu. You just type the information in. So sorry about that confusion there on that. Um, so you go ahead and put your disclaimer in. Then you've got this option here called full graphic coupon. Now this is really important to understand. This option, if you check it, you really want to only check it if, for example, you have created an entire coupon, let's say for your newspaper, that it already has the title, it's got your graphic, it's got your description, it's got your disclaimers, it's got the whole coupon in one graphic. Then you would use full graphic coupon and you'd click on that, and then you would upload that file. Now, if you're just wanting to upload your logo, you don't want to click that, because then that graphic is going to cover everything else. It's going to only show that. So the only thing that's going to show is your logo. So that full graphic coupon is intended only if you've already got the entire coupon in a graphic format put together. So I do want to go ahead and add my logo. So I'm gonna I don't have a full graphic coupon, but I want to add the logo. So I'm going to ahead and click Browse on Image, and we'll have this come up, and we'll do the logo only here. We'll just grab that logo. So once I've got all of that together, then I go ahead and just click Continue, and give my internet a moment to process. All of a sudden it decided to run slow, of course. All right. So then when you click that, it's going to take you back where you're going to now see the coupon that you just entered. Now, if you want to view what it actually looks like, you just come over here. Now, again, just real quick, these icons. If you want to edit it or change anything, that's the little pencil icon. To delete it, you'll just click the X. You can, again, share it. This is the multi-share. So the multi-post that I talked about before. And then right here is view. So I'll go ahead and click on view, and it's going to bring it up. And so there's my title at the top. Oh, not print. I don't want to print. So the title comes up right here at the top. Then you've got the 20% off. This is the description. So if I have the description, then there's the disclaimer, the expiration date. Now you can leave the expiration date blank. You don't have to have an expiration date. Then it's going to have all of your business information and the contact information. The produced by, it's going to have your chamber in here, not the Chamber Nation training system, but it'll have this as your chamber there. And then, of course, I uploaded the logo. So there's my logo, Your Guy Friday logo right there. You can see it on my shirt. And again, if you had clicked full graphic coupon and uploaded this logo would just take the place of the whole thing. So all you'd see is the logo. So you don't want to do that. Now, the question was, does the chamber have to approve the coupon that is submitted? Most of the chambers have actually chosen the option that coupons go in for approval before they are before they're public. So most likely that is the case, but there would be some examples where you're going to see coupons or chambers that have not chosen to require approval first on that. So wanted to answer that one. And yes, actually, the question was, could I use this as an ad? Yes, you could use this as an ad. Absolutely. And that's one of the ways to do it. And you will see in here, let me go back where we were. This is where you could actually, with the question, could I use this as an ad? You're going to see these are all the other links. Connect your coupons to any website or social network using this link. And so, or suggested contacts through email, website, or social networks that they sign up for the daily deal. Then you've got your Twitter coupon broadcasting as well. So you can utilize all of that. And so you have all of those options available to you. So that is the quick view of how to add a coupon. Now, next, what I want to do is I want to go in, and so let me go back here to the members area and back here to manage page and deals. And I want to explain to you what you have which is your marketing landing page. And so this would be under advanced tools, and most of your chambers um, would have your system set up where the chamber will create your marketing landing page for you. Now, I want to show you my marketing landing page. So I'm going to go here to view my current marketing landing page. And I want to explain a little bit about this and then share some more about why this is an incredible feature for you. So when I go in here, you'll see that here I have got, now this is just where in my testing system, this is a logo or a banner that the chamber could utilize space. But you come in and you have your business banner or logo. You can have another graphic down here. Then your business links, home for your business, email, a contact form, view your website. Now, this is a great thing that I often get asked. If I have my own website, why would I need this? And that is a great question. This is not meant or intended to replace your website or your business's website. This is an incredible feature that is a complement to it, that it actually is an incredibly highly search engine optimized feature. And so it is meant to coincide and go with, not to replace. In fact, multiple places on here, there are links to view my website. This is a quick, easy landing page where people can see, again, like down here, quick about us information where you can have up to 4 about us graphics. You can have, or you've got your contact information. Again, there's the button to visit your website, your services all in one area, hours of operation. You can link your social networks. In fact, if you have like a Facebook feed, you can have your Facebook feed embedded in here. So, but again, this only works for a business Facebook page, not a personal Facebook page. It does have to be a business one, but you can embed that in here. Oh, I love that. Kimberly, I love that. She wrote on there that I call it your spouse to your website. And I think that's a great thing too. The other awesome feature on here that is available, and you can actually talk to your chamber admins about setting this up because they have to set it up for you, but they can add this link, which is review my business. And this is a quick access link to Google's business review. So when it's set up, when someone who visits your marketing landing page clicks on it, it's going to go straight into the Google page, but automatically will put up right here where they can post a review, where they can, give you your star, post the review, cancel, I'm not posting on my own. And then it will go right here into your Google business review page. And so that's another thing on the marketing landing page. Then you also have this here, view our digital displays. When I click on that, it's going to take us into what is called the digital displays. And I want to share something, or I'll show something more in just one moment. So when you come in here, these digital displays are all of the different things that you offer. And there can be more than just this. These are the things that I offer. And so on any of them, like conversion services, if they click on it, it is going to go in and it's going to show the entire description. You can have multiple images on there, but it's going to show the whole description of what that is that's offered. Again, back to displays, a mobile view. You've got a whole lot of features here. We can go back to the displays, and that takes us back here. Now, one of the things that you will notice here is there is on these pages a texting keyword. Like on this one, text YGF, Your Guy Friday, to 72727. Now, I want to show you what this actually will do for your potential customers. For those who are interested and are accessing your site. And so let me go here. I'm going to turn on, and I'm going to actually mirror my screen. And let me get this here up real quick. Sorry, one moment. Okay, I'm getting it up so you can see. All right. So let me switch. I know it's not there yet. So let me switch over to, oops, 1 second. I gotta switch my sharing over to, okay. Okay, now let me just make sure, can someone just post in the chat? Are you able to see my iPhone right here? Great. Okay, got some yeses. Perfect. So what this will do, that texting keyword, I'm going to go into my text messages, and in this case, it said text YGF to the number. Oh, screen sharing is stopped and Windows closed. 1 second. Sorry, one moment. It just stopped sharing. I'm assuming you all cannot see it right now. So give me a moment. Sorry about that. Just one moment. Let me get that back up. Let me do it this way. Let's do it this way. Thanks for your patience, everyone. Get this right back up. Trust me, this is so well worth it. So let me get this back up. Okay. Look, go right here. Okay. Can someone just text me and let me know, or you can see it again? Okay, perfect. All right. So we're going to go in just so you can see exactly what we can do here. We're going to go into the messages, and I'm going to do a new message, and it's going to be to that number 727. Oh, helps if I type correctly. 72727. And then I'm going to just text the YGF because that was the key word on mine. So I go ahead and click and text YGF. Now, this is what you would have one of your customers do. And so when they do that on their phone, they're going to get this message. Publish all over, presents Your Guy Friday. To learn more, click on this link. And so it has the link there. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to go ahead and click on that link. And it's loading here. So of course it always loads slower when you're on there. Okay, here we go. It's getting up there. So what this does is this takes them to a mobile, like a mobile business card for you. And all of those displays that you saw, so you can see here. So again, this picture at the top, it's going to rotate between all of the different images that you have. The about will again give all the about us information that you have on that page. The share app would be if you want to share this with someone or have them share it with someone else. Business card, again, gives all of your business information quick. There's, again, that texting keyword as well, so they can share that with anyone else. Click to call, I'm not going to click on because if they do that, it will actually dial the phone number that's on file and send that phone number in. Then send message would actually display, rather than sending an email, it has a form that they can fill out and send the message. And so they can do that. Then, of course, you've got the view displays again. And this is, again, you'll see it's very much like what you saw on the computer, but this will do it on the phone. And no, the question is, do you need to have the Chamber app on your phone? You don't. You don't have to have the Chamber app on your phone. And then as far as to set up the 5-digit key number and it's not necessarily a 3-letter active, Carolyn. The keyword is not necessarily 3 letters. It might be, my business name. or whatever. It's not just 3 letters. Mine, I just abbreviated YGF because that's quick and easy. And to get that set up, you would actually, if you're a member, contact your chamber. If you're a chamber executive, contact Chamber Nation. Chamber Nation will get that set up for your members. But again, as you see, here's all the displays of all of the services offered. And then again, you can click, I'll click on computer skills classes right here, or just touch it on my phone. And this is going to, again, bring up the full description of what is offered, the cost, everything that's available. And so this is, as a business, an incredible digital business card that you can actually have people take people to directly on the phone right there. And so it's wonderful, wonderful feature to use. So let me go back to my other screen. So, oops. So let me go back where I was here. Okay. Oh, hold on. Okay. Okay, so we're back here, and just a few more things. Again, this is the display, the same thing, but the computer format of it. And again, that all comes from your marketing landing page. Again, most of this, oh, the question, how did you obtain the number where they need to text it from? That's going to be all set up for you. You won't obtain the number, and most of them will be 72727 because that is the Chamber Nation who provides the member management system to these chambers of commerce. That is what there's a setup for. But what you want to do is contact your chamber if it's not already set up on your marketing landing page, and then the chamber can contact Chamber Nation and get that set up for you. So this is your marketing landing page, which again, it's just a great feature, and I love that. I'm gonna steal that if it's okay with you, Kimberly, to steal that. I call it your spouse to your website because that's just great. I love that. So I'm gonna steal that from you if that's okay. So a few more things before we get to, or one more thing before we get to our question and answer time, and that is that there is also another feature available to you if you just go to the website chambercheckout.com, chambercheckout.com, and this is an amazing commission-free system that is perfect for curbside pickup and more. So this was developed right now, especially during this COVID time. And if you go to chambercheckout.com, it's going to explain, no checkout fees, same payment system, simple shopping cart. And again, it's going to give you all the information, and I know you can read, so I won't read all the information for you. But I wanted to, so setting a price, placing an order, receiving an order, collecting money, all of this is designed or described for you. And then when if you want to utilize this, it takes you through step by step how to do it. And so it's going to take you step by step how to log in, how to add your items, everything. It's going to go step by step. And if you're looking at this and you're like, I can't really read the image, no problem. If you just click on the image itself, it will take you into a full-size image so that you can read that. The question also real quick was, how does a chamber admin set up a landing page for the member? What you want to do, Sandy, if you or any of the chamber admins, if you're not sure how to do that, contact Chamber Nation and they will walk you through it. Or in many of the cases, if the chamber is on the premium membership plan, then Chamber Nation sets up all of the landing pages for all of your members. So you can contact Chamber Nation to inquire about that as a chamber admin. So before I go and just show the last couple quick things, I want to pause as we're getting close to timeout and see if there are other questions that I can answer, or any that I did not. Yes. Can Chamber Nation make changes to the landing page? Yes. Chamber Nation can make changes to the landing page. In fact, if you're a Chamber member and not a Chamber admin, again, we can help, Chamber Nation can help make those changes to your page by accessing your free member support. So let me show that right now, and then I'll answer these other questions here. And I'm going to actually answer a couple of these. So if we go back, first of all, I want to show you how you can make changes to your own, and then also, and then answer some of these questions. So keep the questions coming and I'll go through them. So first of all, if you are a member and you would like Chamber Nation to make changes to your landing page because you're not sure how, you can come in and under your My Membership information, all the way to the right here is free member support. And when you click on that, it's going to take you to a link here. Click for help in setting up your web presence. When you click that, it actually takes you into a form to fill out. And so you just fill out your name, email, business name, phone number, what chamber or organization do you belong to, and how can we help? So you put your information, your instructions right in here, put in your CAPTCHA, and then submit the form, and that'll go to Chamber Nation, and they will be able to make those. Now, also, for Chamber admins or for you as Chamber members, you can modify your own information as well, again, by going to the Manage Page Deals, and when you click on Advanced Tools, rather than going to up here to the link to view your current landing page, these are all the links to be able to modify it. So if I wanted to modify, like let's say I want to modify my header images, header and main images, I can just click right on there, and then even though it doesn't look like I have one here, the alternate header image, that's the main top one, I click on that, and it's going to show me what the current one is. And if I want a new one, I would actually just browse for a file, and I would upload a new one. And so the same thing can be done with every part of your marketing landing page. If you want to edit all of your site information, like the About Us, you go in here, this first page is a paragraph explaining what all this is about. I would click continue. Here's my contact information that, again, would be on that page. I'm not going to go through every step, but I'll show you. The next one is the About Us information. So you can modify the About Us information. You can go through this and make the changes. So Chamber admins, you can go in and do this for your members right in this location. Chamber members, you can go in and change your own marketing landing page to make it look exactly like you want. However, we know, Chamber members, that you're busy. You're busy running your business. And so that's really challenging and difficult to do. And so that's where you can utilize the free member support and have us do that for you. The question was, the view our website feature, does that bring you to your own website? Yes, it does. So when I'm in here, if I click on visit our website, that is going to now take you to my actual website. This is my website that I've put together. So it'll take you, it'll link to whatever is listed as your website within the Chamber directory. And whenever someone clicks on that, it will take them to that particular website. So it does take you to your business website. Carolyn, you said that you entered 72727 and it took you to your Chamber's directory listing. If you don't have the texting keyword set up yet, or if it's doing that, you want to make sure to contact your Chamber or contact Chamber Nation to find out why it's taking you there instead of to your own marketing to your own displays for your business. And then also, yes, before more people log off, I want to show you as well a couple more things. And one is how you're going to be able to see this recording of this training. So to see this recording of the training, as well as a number of other things that are available to you, if you just go to memberclassroom.com. So memberclassroom.com, and that's going to take you to a page where you're going to have a lot of other resources, but you'll see at the top, now this will be changed obviously because this was today's meeting that we're in right now for July 7th. So this description is going to be changed and the registration is going to be changed for next month's meeting. But as you scroll down past the registrations for the meeting, then you're going to see the webinars, and I'm posting them in order. So here was May 5th webinar that I did, June 2nd, and then this one for today is going to be right down here, right under the May 5th one. I'm going to add that there, or it might be to the right. It might be 3. Then we have more training videos for you that you can access, different training videos. So memberclassroom.com is very, very great to access. Again, if you just want some text, you can see the member access and menus, steps, again, how to log in, all of this information on the member choices written out in text. And so that's where you can access this training, this video. It'll be up by tomorrow afternoon. So if you go this afternoon and you're like, hey, Ryan said it'd be there, and it's not. It'll be up by tomorrow afternoon because it takes time to process that and do all of that. Again, you as a chamber member, you get free member support with this, not just from the chamber, who they are there and happy and ready to help you, but also from Chamber Nation, who provides this whole member management system. And so you can access that, again, by going in your member area, going to free member support. But another place that I want to direct you to is just the website docu.team. So it's www.docu.team, as you see up here. This site will help you to learn more about all of the features that are included in your chamber membership. The ones I've covered today, as well as many others. And so as you scroll down here, again, you can get in touch with Chamber Nation right here. You can then you can read all about the amazing services that are included. You'll see down here descriptions of what we do. And then again, all the services you need in one place. Member assistance, documentation services, the mobile app with texting, the promotional services. So if you have more questions on the texting keyword and all of that, you would access that right here. So I really want to encourage you as a chamber member to go to docu.team and check that out. I also want to encourage you to take advantage of, like Carolyn has offered, she says to all out there, I have most of my page done. I can get with you on Zoom and help you. And then, oh, and that's another great thing. The other great thing that I forgot, thank you for bringing this up, Carolyn. When you have or when a business or anyone, like if they see your texting keyword and they text in your keyword and they go to your page where they see all the services, you actually will get an email or a text, depending on how you have it set up, that gives you their cell number. So now you have their contact information so that you can get a hold of them and follow up with them and see you've got a perfect lead right there. And so that is a great thing. So it's not so much that, oh, and then the question was, once the recipient receives the card, are they able to download it to their contacts? They're not able to, but they can. But the texting is going to be saved in their texting, and so they're going to be able to always access that. So that is what I have for you. If you are needing to reach me by phone, I just do consulting. You can reach me by phone, and I'll give that information to those who ask. But if you're needing to reach your chamber, you'd want to contact them directly. But I'll give you my information. I just do contract consulting for Chamber Nation, and I will give that to you, though. If you have any questions, I might be directing you to contact them. So any other questions? We have like 2 minutes left before we end this, and I just want to make sure that I answer any of these questions. And no, this is a robust, amazing system for you as a chamber member. So I realize this might feel like, you know, like an avalanche coming down at you. Don't get overwhelmed. Utilize one service at a time, or what service most would benefit you right now that you're like, that's the one I need. But know that there's all of these additional services available to you, so that you can be encouraged that there's more out there. There's more to help you. There's more to help you succeed at your business. And the whole point, you know, the Chamber of Commerce, they're about commerce, and they're about helping you. So that's what this is about. Let me see. There's a couple of questions here. Let's see. Let's see. Is the video? Oh, the video display. Oh, I think you're asking. Carolyn, you're welcome. Thank you. If you guys, I'll answer these other questions, but that's the bulk of the presentation. So if you want to log off, please feel free to log off, and I'll answer a couple of these other questions before we close out the seminar. The video display button, I believe, Carolyn, that you are referring to, let's see, which video display button are you talking about? I'm not sure. So can you either unmute or just type which video display button?
Yeah, the one right there that says view our digital display.
Oh, that that's that actually that digital display takes you in, or takes them in when they click on it, into that catalog.
Yes, I realize that, but I don't have one of those on my page. I was wondering how is that a specific per chamber, or is something you have to set up?
That is something that Chamber Nation would set up for your members. So if you don't have one on your page, make sure to contact or get a hold of Chamber Nation, or get a hold of your chamber to get a hold of Chamber Nation to do that.
Okay, thank you.
Also, yes, the system does support YouTube, Vimeo on here anyway. On your, at least in here, there's an option that you have, and I'm going to show you just very quickly. When we go to Manage Page Deals, if we go to Advanced Tools, there's advanced features that we can click on. If I click on that, it brings up even more available to you. And when we come down here, there, even though it says commercial, you don't need to worry about it, but video or audio commercial uploaded, when you click on that, it will allow you to just embed, whether it's from YouTube or Vimeo or any that has an embed code. So you would just click here, and you're just going to put the embed code. It doesn't matter if it's from YouTube or Vimeo or Google, any of those. And so that's where you would embed it, and it'd be available. The question again was, what was the website besides DocuTeam that the videos would be available by tomorrow? And that website is memberclassroom.com. So it's memberclassroom.com. Okay, let me grab a couple of these other questions before we end and finish. Unfortunately, no, it's not possible to download chamber members' emails from this training. And then, but you could send all chamber members an email through the system if you're an admin. Otherwise, you would have to go through the chamber, you'd have to contact the chamber and see if they would send something to all the members through their system. And it'd just be through their broadcast messaging system that they would send an email to everyone. Let's see if there's anything else. Any other questions? Okay.
Brian?
Yes.
I'm sorry. This is unreasonable. I completely understand. I had a customer service issue that came up right before this webinar was supposed to start. So I got on late because I was helping a client out. And I missed the key first section on members that you were going through. And I know that the session's over, but I didn't know if there's any quick review I could have on that.
What I would encourage you to do if you want a quick review right now is if you go to the member classroom, I would encourage you to go ahead, come down here past this registration part, and actually if you go ahead and just view the June 2nd video, you'll get that basic information, because again, I'm posting each video. Most of the basic intro information is the same, but you know, obviously the questions and answers and the specifics, you know, are a little different. But if you go on here and view this, the first like 15 to 20 minutes are identical. I've made it identical so that everyone's getting that same information to begin with.
And this one will be posted on tomorrow, but I can go back and get the June 2nd one now. Correct.
Yes, that's right.
And Carolyn, you had mentioned, and I apologize again, Carolyn, you mentioned that Carolyn had put in the chat that you would be able to help maybe people out with questions via Zoom. I didn't know how I could contact you regarding that.
So let's see. Carolyn.
Kind of contact you, Ryan, but contact Carolyn because she's offered to.
Carolyn on mute.
Yeah, let me unmute Carolyn. So.
Oh, she gave me her number. I got it.
Put my number up on the chat.
I got the number. You sent it to me.
Perfect.
Send the chat, yeah, to everyone. All right, thanks a lot to Carolyn, and thanks a lot, Ryan. Thank you for your help.
You are very welcome. All right. Well, thank you again, everyone, for participating, and we will go ahead and end this. And again, it will be available by tomorrow afternoon on memberclassroom.com. And I appreciate everyone being here. Bye now.